Hi there guys, this is the Average Joe, and in today's video I want to talk to you about actually I'm going to give you 5 reasons why classic shaving, double-edged blade shaving, it's better than disposable razor shaving and cartridge razor shaving. Um, I don't want to make this video one of my usual review videos. I want just to talk to you and say my opinions about classic shaving and about cartridge and disposable razor blade razor shaving. Okay, so first of this video is going to be only about 5 reasons why you should choose classic shaving over the cartridge and the disposable razor shaving. Okay? So, first reason that comes to my mind is actually the environmental reason. I mean, well, when you shave with a disposable razor, like this one here, think about it. This whole thing ends up in the landfill. Uh, when you shave with a cartridge razor, like this one, this thing actually ends up in the landfill. And it's more plastic than metal. And it's going to probably degrade in 150 years. Even if you have a cartridge razor that uses this kind of smaller cartridges, they still contain a lot of plastic and chemicals that will stay in the environment for a very long time. Versus if you shave with a double edge razor, with a safety razor, this is all that ends up in the landfill. And it only actually ends up in the landfill if you don't recycle it. It can be recycled totally because it's metal. And this is just a little small part of metal. So, no plastics in our landfills. And as you probably know, plastics that end up in the environment are quite a big problem. Another environmental problem is the energy used. I mean, for the disposables and for the cartridges, you have to use energy to produce the blades and to produce the plastic around the blades. In the case of a cartridge, just the little head. In the case of a disposable, the entire razor. In the case of a double-edged razor, of a classic razor, you only produce the blade. That's all you throw. You keep the razor with its head and with all its all other parts. So, in the case of a classic razor, most of the bits and parts can be recycled because many razors today are made up entirely of metal. Even if you want to recycle the razor, if you want to throw it away, this can actually be recycled because it's metal. While this Gillette, has its handle made of part metal, part rubber, part plastics. So, the second reason you should go into classic shaving instead of shaving with a disposable razor or a cartridge razor is the diversity. Okay, let's consider this Mach 3. How many blades can you put on it? Just the Mach 3 blade. If you're going into disposables, how many types of disposable are there? 10, 20, 50? I don't know. But let's consider the blades on a double-edged razor. Let's consider just the blades for classic shaving. I'll put a link here to my video where I have unpacked my mail call of over 120 blades. That's 120 blades, and those are definitely not all the blades that you can find on the market. Also, if you're into the usual shaving routine, let's just get this thing done and be over, you're probably using a can of foam. How many types of foam are there? 10, 20, 50? I don't know. But let's say there are 50 types of canned foam. But if you go into this world of classic shaving, you will find that there are hundreds of soaps out there and hundreds of creams out there. And usually the blade and the soap, the cream, and there's one more thing that will define your shave: your brush. Combining the brush with a cream or a soap gives you a different experience. I mean, if I combine this brush with this soap, I get an experience. If I combine this brush with the same soap, the experience will be different. So, diversity. This is reason number 2, because you have where to choose from, what to choose from, and you will definitely find something on your liking out there. So, reason number 3. Well, how should I put it? Because what I've written here is something very debatable. I mean, I've written this: it can be cheaper. Well, there's plenty of people out there that will tell me that classic shaving is 100 times more expensive than shaving with disposable and cartridge razors. But no, it can actually be cheaper. Just think about it. 100 blades of premium blades will cost you something like $30, which means that you will get a 30-cent blade, and you can shave with that blade at least 3 times. So that's a 10-cent shave. How much does it cost to buy a set of 10 disposables? $10. How many times can you shave with them? I don't know. Let's say you shave 5 times with a disposable. I've never really succeeded in shaving more than once, but let's say you succeed in shaving 5 times. That's still a 20-cent shave, which is double the price on that premium blade, and you're only using a disposable. Let's say you're using cartridges. How much does it cost for a set of 5 blades? I don't know, 10, 15, $20? Let's say $20. $20 for 5 blades. That's a $4 blade. How many times can you shave with that? I don't know. Let's say you shave 10 times. And that's still a 40-cent shave. You see? Shaving with a double-edged blade, double-edged razor is cheaper. Now, if you go, that's only for the blades. If you go into the creams, I don't know, how much does it cost a cream? A cream that you lather. $2? $5? Let's say $5. How much does a soap cost? $5? $10? You don't have to go into the expensive creams and into the expensive soaps. Even if they are out there, there are artisan creams and soaps and soaps that can cost you upward of $50. You don't have to go into that. You can actually buy a Palmolive, that's a $2 cream. How much does it cost to buy a can of foam? I don't know, probably $5. And you will get more shaves out of that tube of cream than you will get out of a can of foam. So it is cheaper. But it is actually cheaper only if you don't go into the collecting area. If you start collecting and hoarding all kinds of creams and soap and so on, it will not be cheaper. But it can be cheaper. So, reason number 4 why you should choose a classic razor instead of a disposable or a cartridge razor. Well, this is very simple. It's the premium quality. I mean, you actually receive quality, premium quality. I'm going to take this Mingxi razor. This is all metal. It feels good on your hand, in your hand. It has some heft to it. It has a weight to it. The finish is smooth and, you know, it's good. Let's take the disposable razor. What is this? A piece of plastic with some other piece of plastic that moves and twists, and it feels cheap. The Mach 3 razor, it's a little bit of metal, probably because it has a little bit of heft also to it, and it's a little bit of rubber and some plastic. And actually I don't know why, but the rubber is sticky on this one. Let's take my very well used Parker razor. You know, metal with metal, heft, you know, it has a quality to it. It has a feeling to it. It feels premium. Let's consider this beginner's soap, this middle of the road soap. It's a soap. You're going to lather it with a brush. That's going to massage your face, that's going to exfoliate your face. This is quality. This is a premium thing. Out of a can of foam, what do you get? You get a can of foam which you spread on your face with your hand. And that's all. Okay, what is this? Reason number 5. Well, this is a kind of, you know, we live in a very fast world today. Everybody has its phone, its email on the phone, everybody's on the run, we all stay in traffic, we're all on a hurry all the time. Well, this will give you time. I mean, this by shaving in the morning and having your ritual and having your time alone with you, and by having to go through all those steps in order to have a shave, you will have to give time to yourself. And this is a very good thing in today's world. Yeah, it will take you out of that let's go and hurry up into a more peaceful world. It will take you you will have time for yourself, because you'll have to take time. Uh, you can only hurry a shave with a classic razor shaver, with a classic shave razor. You can only hurry that much. You still have to lather. You still have to put the lather on your face. You have to wash your face a few times. You have to take a few passes, and yeah, it's your time. It's time. It's a moment of the day when you can be alone with yourself and with your thoughts. Um, it leaves all that hurry up and get up and go. It puts it to the side. So for me, this is a very important thing. I need my me time, so I take it as much as I can. Well, guys, this is a bonus reason. Well, another reason, probably this is, I believe, the sixth reason in this 5 reason series. Well, the community. If you go online and search and ask people what and how to buy, what their opinion is, you will find out there a plethora of people that are willing to help you, that are like your brothers sometimes, usually. You will find a community eager to help, eager to spread knowledge. So yeah, the online communities are a good reason to go into classic shaving, because that is bonding, even if it's bonding with people across the world. So guys, these were my 5 reasons, which became 6, to go into classic shaving. If you have any comment, please leave it down below. I will come with a 5 reasons not to go into classic shaving in a few days. So thanks for watching, and see you next time, guys.